Hello. I welcome you once again, and this is your online mathematics tutor, Comfort Amoako-Attah. So, today I am here to go through the steps in learning angle of elevation and depression question. So, in this case, I have some questions and I'm going to go through the steps with you. The first question I have here is, a man standing 40 meters from a vertical pole observes that the angle of elevation of the top of the pole is 18 degrees. Assuming that his eye is 1.8 meters above the base of the pole, correct the nearest meter, the height of the pole. Good. So in this case, we are going to illustrate this one diagrammatically. So let's go through together. So I have my vertical pole here. Then the man is also here. So this is the man. And the distance between the man and the pole is 40 meters. So this is 40 meters. So I enclose it to form a right angle triangle. Good. So afterwards, we said that he observed that his eye is 18 degrees, the angle of elevation. So he projects his eye from the base to the top. So it is forming an angle of 18 degrees over here. Then it further went on to say that assuming that his eye is 1.8 meters above the base of the pole. So I have this. Good. Okay. So I have my 1.8 meters. This is forming a rectangle. So if this is 1.8, this side is what? 1.8. And if this side is 40 meters, this side too becomes 40 meters. Then the question is, calculate the height of the pole. And this is the height of our pole. Good. So you ask yourself, which of the trig ratios can we apply to solve this? We have opposites over adjacent. Since the angle is here, the angle is directly opposite to the height. So this side becomes our opposite and this side becomes our adjacent. So if we have O over H, what do you think we are going to apply? Tua, that is tan. So tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. Good. So it becomes theta is 18 degrees. So it becomes tan 18 degrees is equal to, we don't know the opposite, which is H, our height, over adjacent is what? 40. So we are making H the subject over here. We have to multiply the 40 by the tan 18. So it becomes 40 times tan 18 degrees, which will give us our H. And therefore, we can say that our H is 12.996 meters. We are not done. You know that this H is starting from this point to this point. That is our H. But we have 1.8 meters down here. So in order to find the whole height of the tower or of the vertical pole, we have to add it to the 1.8. So that will give us 1.8 plus 12.996 meters. And so this is giving us 14.796 meters. And the question is, correct it to the nearest meter. So it means that we have to run it off to the whole number. So it becomes 15 meters. So to the nearest meter. In solving questions like this, when you see vertical pole or a wall or a cliff or a tower, they mean the same thing. So either a vertical pole or a wall or a cliff or a tower, please don't forget they mean the same thing. So don't be confused. Great. So we are moving to our second question. We have the point M is on the same level ground as the foot of a vertical pole. The angle of elevation of the top of the pole from M is 55 degrees. If M is 10 meters from the foot of the pole, calculate the height of the pole. And I also have this question. From a point 1.75 meters above the ground and 10 meters away from a tower. Good. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 60 degrees. Calculate the height of the tower. So in this case, we solve it. So we represent the statement diagrammatically. We have our tower. Don't forget, it means the same as vertical pole. It means the same as wall. It means the same as a cliff. Then the man is standing what? That is, we have 10 meters, okay, from the tower. All right. Then we are also saying that above the ground we have 1.75 meters. So it goes down like this. That is giving us 1.75 meters. Then we enclose it to form a right angle triangle, because an angle will be formed from the base. So it is saying that the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is what? 60 degrees. Angle of elevation from down to top. Angle of elevation is what? An angle formed when you raise your eye from the bottom to the top of a pole or a wall. Okay. So since we have our measurements now, what do? We now ask ourselves, which of the trig ratios can we apply here? So we can apply, we have opposite because we are to find the height, which is h. Opposite over adjacent. And you know what we can do? That is what? Tua, which is opposite over adjacent. Good. So we can tan theta equals opposite over adjacent. What is our theta from the question? Our theta is 60 degrees. Then, what is our opposite? The h. Over adjacent is what? 10. Great. So in order for us to get our h, what do? We multiply the h by the 60. Great. So it becomes h is equal to 10 times tan 60 degrees. And that is giving us what? Good. That is giving us 17.32 meters. But don't forget that we have this 17.32 is from this point to this point. So in order to get the whole height, we have to add it up to the 1.75 meters. So this becomes 1.7 meters, 75 meters plus 17.32 meters. And that is giving us 19.07 meters. Good. I believe you are getting it. So at times, let's do this question. This will be a try test for you. You solve it and you bring the answers at the comment section. So the point M is on the same level ground. Please note the difference. The other ones we were having a projection, but this one is on the same level ground as the foot of the vertical pole. Then the angle of elevation of the top is 55 degrees. If M is 10 meters from the foot of the pole, calculate the height of the pole. So I believe you know what to do. And as you already know, your answers are welcome at the comment section. So please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, like and share to your friends. So we meet again. Our next topic will be on the applications. So how do we apply all that we have learned in our daily life activity? Thank you so much for your time. So till we meet again, please stay safe and learn hard. Bye.